How's it going, everybody? Gringo back here with another Dynasty Warriors Unleashed video, and today I was just basically going to go over a couple of things I've noticed in the game when it comes to like characters, leveling them up and stuff, and kind of how I spend my energy and my, I guess, the little battle flags that are like the arena energy or whatever. I don't really know what they're called off the top of my head. But yeah, let's get right into it. So first off, what I have noticed is when I'm playing missions, I do have my certain gold characters, and of course you'll see the characters in the bottom of the screen of the mission. Let me go to it real quick. In the bottom of the screen down here for example, you'll see the little rewards down there, and you'll see 3 different characters for most of the levels in the game. I think the characters you start to be able to obtain are around mission 1-4, so the first 3 missions there's no characters to get. And so you'll basically go through your missions real quick, and you've got a chance at getting characters, a chance at getting weapons and armor and all that stuff. But from what I noticed so far, the character drop rates are a lot lower than the weapons or armor. So say I was going to go through this mission and try to obtain one of these little characters down here, the chances I'm going to get one are very low, and the chances I'm going to get the one out of the 3 that I want are even lower. And I've also noticed that you can get characters that aren't even in the rewards column for rewards. So I don't know how it decides that yet, but it would be nice to know eventually. So what I do to kind of make up for that is I go in the market down here, and I've built these up once, but you'll notice like in the top right corner over here where it says currently owned, you'll see those little round green jade discs. And last time I had about 600 of them, and I did a draw just as an experiment. But what I've noticed is you want to get the bronze edicts for the characters. Now the reason why I'm saying that instead of the silver chest over here is because characters are a lot harder to obtain, whereas weapons are readily available pretty much in most parts of the game. You have like the daily quests, you have the campaign missions, you have, if you go back real quick, in the battlefield, you have the war supplies where you can get weapons, you can get armor, you can get silver, but you can't get characters. So even though the weapons in the market here are cheaper to get than the characters, I would suggest getting the characters because then you can fuse them into each other and, level up their skills and stuff better. So let's do a couple recruits here. And what I've noticed in these bronze recruits is you're going to get a lot of 1-stars. Probably about at least 7 or 8 out of every 10 are probably going to be 1-stars. You might get like 1 3-star and 1 2-star. But the majority of them are all going to be 1-star. And that's not terrible, because at least you're getting a lot of characters. Like there's a 2-star, 3 draws in, so that's not bad. But that probably means I'm about to get a bunch of 1-stars in a row. Oh, 2 2-stars in a row. That's how it's done. If you say it, it has to do the opposite to prove you wrong. But, yeah, the majority of these I'm drawing right now, you're probably going to see a lot of 1-stars. Ah, there's a 3-star. That's not bad. Ah, wow. Getting some decent draws. But if you notice, I have not gotten any gold characters so far. And that's something I've noticed as well. I went through about 40 or 50 of them the other day and had no gold characters whatsoever. I had about 2 or 3 silvers. So don't expect to get many gold characters from that. But the main thing I was trying to do there was draw similar characters. It was nice to get that 1 3-star in the middle, even though she's a character I don't really have a gold one of yet. But the reason I'm saying this is for when it comes to the character fusion right here. So let's see, I got a bunch of different characters. But let's say I go to my Dio-chan here. When she wants to load. And I go to train her up. Since I drew these ones down here, you'll notice right under her character around her feet, it says can be promoted to skill level 1. So that means that my character is going to gain skill levels over here on the right when I fuse the same character into it. And that number 1 meant that one of these skills that are lit up over here on the right, I'm going to get 1 level added to it. If I had 2 of these, I'm going to get 2 skill levels. Now, the skill levels aren't based on the number of characters, so if I just add 3 of the same character, they're only going to get 3 skill levels if they're all 1-star. If I add a 2-star character into that mix, I get 2 skill levels, so you're going to get 1 skill level added to your skills for each star that the character has that you're fusing into them, as long as they're the same character. So if I had a 3-star Dio-chan here, and I was just fusing one of her in, that can be promoted to skill level would say 3 right now. But those skill levels are going to be added randomly. So you don't get to choose what skills you get to level up. It could add 1 to each of the skills on the right. It could add 3 to the same skill. Like, you don't know until it adds them. And the next part I want to talk about, though, is the star level of the character that you're fusing the characters into. Because I have a 4-star Dio-chan right here. Now, if I am fusing one of my 1-stars into it, you'll notice that silver is 3,500 silver for 1 character. And that's kind of a little bit just to get, 1 skill level up. If I do that, even if I add like a 2-star character right there, if I take him out, if I add a 3-star character, it's going to be 3,500 silver, no matter what character I add to that. So what I actually like to do, the reason you'll see down here, I have a lot of 3-star golds, and there's a specific reason for that. And that reason is because, say I wanted to go into one of my gold characters right here, and say I wanted to train them. If I did have another Cao Ren right here, and I wanted to fuse one of his 1-stars into it, it only costs 900 silver. So basically that's 1/4 of the amount that it would cost me, rather than if he was 4 stars. So what I'm trying to do is, since I made my little team of 4 stars up there of characters that I can use right now, then I am just using those specific characters to get through missions and farm stuff for me, while I'm saving these other characters down here so I can level up their skills before I get them up to 4 or 5 stars, so that it saves me a bunch of silver. Because in the beginning, you do get a lot of silver in this game from all the events and stuff, but when you start to level up your characters, it costs a lot more silver. When you level up your weapons and armor, a lot more silver, of course. So you're going to want to be saving as much silver as you can, which is why I keep these characters at 3 stars, other than the fact that they're not level 30 and I couldn't get them to 4 stars if I wanted to anyway. So, since I didn't really get any of the characters that I wanted. And I don't have an enormous amount of gold. What I'm going to do is I don't have any of these ones that are very good at all. So I'm going to take those and just sell those off right away because they're not even really worth having at the moment. And these characters I do have, but they're 4 stars, so it costs a lot of silver just to get that one skill level up. So if they were 2 or 3 stars, I'd probably just fuse them into the 4-star one. But since they're only 1, I'm going to sell them off for now just to save the silver. For the 2-star characters I drew, the reason why I'm going to save them is because I want to rank them up into a 3-star character so that I can just save them to rank a 3-star character up into a 4-star character, because I don't want to use my gold ones to rank up my gold when I could have silver or bronze ones. And with the 2 stars down here, just give you a quick preview. If you go to train them, it only takes 9 of these little XP flasks down here with the 600 experience to get one maxed out to level 20. So if I just use the 5 right here, it's already level 16. And I use the 4 more, he's already maxed out at level 20. And it costs me 0 silver since I'm using the experience items rather than officers. So basically, I've already got him maxed out. Now I can turn around, grab him. Don't know why I backed out of his character picture. But take those 2 and promote him right away to a 3-star character. So now I've just kind of got him sitting in the background. And when I get one of these golds like Cao Ren or Zhu Huang or somebody up there to level 30, I will have these other 3 stars that I can fuse into them to get them up to 4 stars when I'm ready. So then I'll go back to the market. Draw some more bronze edicts. See what we get. I'm not going to talk this time because it gave me a bunch of 2 stars last time and kind of proved me wrong, which I'm not going to complain about too much. I mean, it proved me wrong in the video, but I will take 2 and 3-star characters. And there's my favorite character right there, Sensei. Another 3-star of him. I just wish I had a gold one of him. Getting a lot of Wu characters. Now I'm getting a lot of blue characters. The water element. And every time I say something, the next one proves me wrong. Just keep going until we fill up the character roster. There we go, full again. Go back here. Now we got another 3-star in there, which is pretty nice. And that 2-star is going to have to sit there for a minute, though. I would level up the 1-star characters into 2 stars, but I mean, it's just a little extra silver, and it doesn't really seem all that beneficial to me when I could just wait to draw 2 stars. Because I am not really in the need for a bunch of like 2 and 3 stars right now. I'm just kind of going along as I get them because I don't have any characters that I want to rank up to 4 stars yet. So just selling a bunch of them off for the extra silver helps me out a bunch. And these can go. And now I am saving the Jotai and Kaoren because I do have 3 stars of them, so it only costs 900. So those are the characters I'm looking for. So let's do that real quick, just to open a couple more spaces. Train him. Get that extra skill level right there for 900. And leveled up his special, looks like, which is nice. And then let's do Jotai real quick. So yeah, a lot cheaper right here than it would be if I kind of got them to 4 stars, which is a lot better for me, because then I don't have to sit here and farm gold forever, or silver. Draw a bunch of them again. It would be nice to get a gold character in this just to see if it's possible. Because I have gotten gold characters, but only 3 stars from the daily 5 that it gives you for free. But I have not yet gotten a gold character from these jade disc draws. And of course, that's the one that doesn't want to prove me wrong on. All right. That's not a bad draw. I might fuse that one into my 4 star. There we go. Now I only need a gold one of him. For that weekly login, when you get that first 7 days event, would have been nice to get that gold Guan Yunping instead of just a 4-star silver version of her. Free is free though, so I'll take it. Okay, back here real quick. And get rid of a bunch of these 1 stars. Okay. Yes, yeah, let's rank her up real quick just to show that the 2-star version of her is going to give me 2 skill levels. Yep, so I got 1 skill level in 2 different categories. It's a lot better than 3,500 silver for 1 skill level. And I got another one of him, I believe. Yep. Cool. Back to the bronze draws. About halfway done with these. Alright. I got my 4-star of him, so that'll help him out. Because I'm planning to use Guanping as my main wood element character. since my Sunsei was only a bronze character. Ah, another one. That's not bad. Kind of contemplating if I'm just gonna use the 3,500 silver to level up that one skill level for the 1-star Guanping. Definitely not going to use it on Sunjian. That one's going to get sold. Full roster again. Okay, first things first, let's sell off the ones I don't need real quick. You can go. I guess we'll go with that for now. And I wouldn't normally do it, but I want a good gold wood character. So I am going to use the 1-star on him and the 2-star. Get a few skill level ups. Just because of the fact that I would like to get him as maxed out as possible. So don't think I have. I might have enough. Let's see. So it takes 5 of the 1,000 experience and 1 of the 600 experience. I guess we'll just use one of these 2-stars just to max them out real quick. 400 silver is not too bad to spend. And then we'll just promote him real quick. Just so we open up a few more character slots to draw. Nice. Yeah, so now it's getting to pretty much what I expected, with a bunch of 1 and 1 2-star character right there. Another full roster. You know, they're missing some characters from this game, of course. It's going to be interesting to see if they implement them into the game and how they do it. Like if they do like event-based things and stuff like that, because there are some characters that I do miss playing as right now, like Gan Ning. And of course the Jin faction is struggling for characters right now with 2, which was kind of interesting to see. And let's just go draw a couple real quick. But yeah, I was actually surprised they only put 2 characters in Jin. I would have figured they'd do at least like maybe 5, since they've got, I think they got around about 10 characters now in that faction. But they did add the one girl from the faction with the throwing knives, which is nice, because she's got that area of effect just on her normal attacks, which makes her really useful in the Wooden Ox daily event. And in story missions too. A lot of the range characters are pretty decent. If you can keep some distance in like PvP and stuff, those range characters come in handy. Been a while since I've seen a 3-star. I'll just get rid of that one for now. Did, however, get a 2-star of him, so that'll help him out a bit. Let's see, got 9 open spots and 3 draws left. Okay, almost done. Well, it had a strong start for the draws, but it kind of trickled off there somewhere in the middle and started giving me all the 1-stars I was expecting. Well, I guess the last subject I will touch on is what I do with my energy. So, or the little meat bun symbol up there by my profile name. What I like to do is I will do the campaigns, but I actually really like to do the boss fights. And the reason for that is the rewards down here. You can get them daily. So after the daily reset, I like to do all these grayed out ones here each day down to these legendary weapon fragments. And the good thing about those is when you get 200 of them, you can go into the arena and draw a 3-star legendary weapon that's you can equip to any character, but they have a character specific name on them where it'll tell you what character can be equipped to, and I'm guessing it gives them bonus abilities or stats. So those could be pretty useful, and you can get 90 of those shards out of the 200 you need a day. So it's not too bad. And as you can probably see, our good buddy Talon there has a boss up, level 11. And the thing with these bosses is right under it, it says other officers participating in the battle will receive a 30% bonus. So if you go into your characters Then some of the other ones are like Jing Jiao right here and stuff. So the leader right there will receive a 30% bonus. But if your character's like, he's level 27, my sensei's level 40 and like way powered up, like the difference in their stats overshadows the fact that the other character would get the 30% bonus. So what I would be looking for, since I have 2 Wu characters in here, would be a boss with that would give my Wu characters a 30% bonus. Would be nice, but I can still fight the other bosses. And so if we go into Battlefield right here, I'll just show you where you can get the... So if you go down here on the bottom, kind of middle left side where it says Exchange, you scroll over just a little bit, you'll see that 3-star legendary weapon chest. So when you collect those 200 legendary weapon shards, you just purchase that and you'll get your 3-star legendary weapon for a random character. And your 3-star legendary weapons will appear right under the legendary tab. So this one, I don't remember how I got it. I think it was like a sign-up bonus or something like that. Like for the 7-day something starting event or something like that. But these two, the one for Sun Quan right here and Zhang Liao, I have gotten the boss shards to draw both of those. So it is a random character you get the weapon for, but you can also fuse them into each other, and it doesn't look like you need to level them up to fuse them into a higher star rank. So you know how you have to level up the characters. Like a 3-star character, you'd have to get to level 30 and then use 3 other 3-star characters to level up the 1 to a 4-star. For the legendary weapons, it looks like you only have to have 4 of the 3-star weapons, and then you just fuse them without leveling them. But there's other ways to upgrade the stats, like polish and stuff. But I don't have enough of them or the items to do that yet. So for the little flag energy that you use in the arena up there in the middle, I like to use it on these war supplies right here, because it doesn't seem like a whole lot of people are doing the war supply right now. It was out for a couple days, but since they did the update, it actually works pretty well. So I like to throw my characters into this, because not a lot of people will try to take over my little mines right here. And after an hour, I'll either get like 18 weapons, 18 armors, some extra silver. There's a gold mine in there every once in a while, which is on the left under the one I have selected. I just can't select it because I already occupied it. So if you need some little extra ingots, those are nice. But whenever I can, like whenever you level up, if you don't have any characters in some mines, just throw a few of them in there. And then after an hour, you'll have some nice items. And that seems like about it for today. I think that was a little longer than I expected for the video, but got a chance to show you guys a few things. Hope you learned something. Maybe it helps you out. If it does, great. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So I will see you guys later. Hope you're around for the next video. Adios.